Player, player, player. Just because you dressed up as a clown doesn't mean that you have to act like one this Halloween. So we're going to talk about 3 don'ts that you don't want to do when you are out at a Halloween party this weekend. What's up, all you good fella fly guys? You know who it is, the cat in the hat, your resident fly guy, your chief architect, Michael Andrew of StarArchitects.com, here to help you redesign your frame of mind when it comes to your style story. And it's Fly Guy Friday. Yo, I know I need to get another dance because my Millie Rock is sucking. I gotta work on my Millie Rock. Yo, y'all gotta give me some advice on some different dance moves that I can move. Should I be doing though? No. Anyway, yo, I hope that you've been showing up this week in style. But if you haven't, if you've been having some issues with your image, or you find yourself just a bit confused every time you step into your closet, well, fret no more. That's exactly why I'm here, to ensure that you are showing up in style and leaving a lasting impression with your image. Now, today we're going to be talking about 3 don'ts that you don't want to do when you go to a Halloween party. But before we do, this is your first time here, welcome. Yo, this is a great time to be here so that you're not acting like an animal, even though you may be dressed like one this weekend. If you find the information beneficial, please consider subscribing. I would love to be a character in your style story. And if you have already subscribed, you know I appreciate you. You know we're here. We're here. Now you have one thing left to do, and that is hit that notification bell, and that way you will be notified each and every time new content comes out. Now, the reason why I want to talk about some don'ts is because you already know what you need to do. You dig what I'm saying? When you step out, it's going to be, you're going to be having some fun. You're going to be, enjoying your time out there. And so it's very easy on a night where inhibitions are thrown to the wind and you can either dress up as a alter ego, or you can unveil that true personality under the guise of a costume that you want to just be aware of certain different types of things. First thing is, don't be like a buzzkill. Don't be the guy who is so worried about your costume or so worried about like looking and trying to be cool that you forget to have fun. I mean, admittedly, I can be that guy where if I'm not into something, I just kind of become despondent and I'm like, yo, I don't even really want to be here, and I wish I was at home. And if that's the case, if you're gonna have that personality or you're gonna have that mentality, stay your ass at home. Like, pass out some candy to some kids and enjoy your time there, because nobody wants to be around that person. And again, we're grown, and what I don't think that a lot of people realize is as we get older, our reputation really starts to follow us. So if you're not a Halloween person, just don't go out. Don't feel like you're obligated to step out into those situations. Stay your ass at home and watch some scary movies. Like, there's nothing wrong with that at all. The second thing that you definitely want to pay attention to is your ability to move throughout crowds. So here's what happens for a lot of people. They get a costume, it's elaborate, it's dope, it is super cool, it's going to kill the costume competition, and then they try to get up and move, and they're feeling like they're a mummy, literally, wrapped in all those different types of cloths, and they can't move throughout the party. Well, this makes you constricted. This limits your ability to connect with people, to move around the crowds. So if that's going to be the case, or if you have a costume that is going to be big and bulky, like a box or something else like that, maybe wear that to the office where you can potentially maybe get out of some work if they're doing costumes in that space, and then have a transitional outfit that will allow for you to move throughout spaces, or a transitional outfit that will allow you to kind of move throughout the night. The third don't is to not act like a douchebag. Listen, I get it. Women come out of the woodwork in all types of just reckless types of clothing on Halloween. I'm talking about the sexy nurse, the sexy police officer. I saw a sexy nun, and I was like, how you gonna be a sexy nun? Like, you trying to get God to put? That was gonna go too far. I'm not gonna go there. But they step out and they are definitely scantily clad, and we are not mad at them, right? We appreciate their resolve and their commitment to being sexy. But have some self-control, fellas. Like, you, just because she is dressed, a certain way, especially on Halloween, doesn't give you access to her body. She dressed like that because she wanted to dress like that. Unless she gives you the invitation, show some self-discipline. You want to show respect, but it also shows respect for yourself. Like, if you have some self-control, it makes you actually look more attractive. So you can whisper something in her ear, you can compliment her on her costume in some charming or some whimsical, maybe even corny way that is going to elicit a laugh. But unless she invites you to touch her, invites you to interact with her, then go ahead and chill on that, so that you can make sure that you are leaving potentially handcuffed to the bed, but not being handcuffed and hauled to the station. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm going to leave you with that. You can try that on, see how it fits you. Yo, this weekend, have a great time. Send me some of your pictures for your costumes. Again, I'm not really a Halloween guy, so I don't know if I'm going out yet. I'm going to take my own advice and potentially do something light work for my costume, and I might be going to a masquerade ball, so all I got to get is a mask, and I'm pretty cool. But you guys have fun. Be creative. I look forward to seeing some of your costumes because you guys are dope and creative dudes. Send me some of those on Instagram at Style Architects, or email me at info@stylearchitects. I would love to see those and hear about the stories that they elicited. Please make sure that you give this a thumbs up if you found the information beneficial, and share this with a friend so they're not acting crazy this weekend. We don't want nobody in jail or in trouble. You dig? Don't forget that we are here every Monday through Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I do apologize for some of the issues that we've been having over the previous week. I promise you guys we are going to get it together. Just keep on bearing with me. 6:30 is where we're going to be. So just hold me to that. And lastly, don't ever forget that dress is nothing more than the expression of a man's state of mind. So you should always dress to express. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.